Okay, I'm trying to salvage something out of this Arduino Uno Q, 4 gigabytes. It's said to work with the Arduino IDE. That's what we're told. Right here. It works with the IDE, but in fact it does not. I've tried several different sketches from the standard Arduino and they do not work. However, we do have the LED array here, which is 8 by 13. My understanding is that the Arduino Uno 4 R4 WiFi has the array that's 8 by 12. Now I'll show you something here in a minute about making your own custom displays, but you have to understand that you're going to be using 8 by 13, not 8 by 12. If you find displays for the R4 that show 8 by 12, you're going to have to change that number 12 to 13. I'm trying to figure out how we can use this board to teach about electronics, to teach about microelectronics. And so I've started with this code. Now, where does this come from? Under File, once you've got your Uno plugged in, under File, Examples, you've got all these which don't work except for Blink, which works backwards. Basics, Blink is wired backwards here. In other words, under Blink on Uno Q, high means off and low means on. However, under all these other pins, high means on and low means off. Don't get me started. So now let's go to the specific for Arduino code, for Arduino Uno Q code. And we're going to look at 3 of them: basic, Reflash, boot animation, and video. Video is a little video show. I'll talk about that later. Reflash boot animation is the one I just showed you. And we can learn about programming electronics using Arduino Uno Q and the Arduino environment if we look through each of these lines. If I change font from 5 to something else, it won't be accepted. If I change, let's see if I change this 8 to a 6, what am I going to get? Remember, we saw that play in animation. I'm doing upload right now. It's going to do compile, and then it's going to do uploading. See what happens? It's all scrambled up compared to the previous one, because I said 6 bits instead of 8 bits. Go back to 8, and again, download, compiling sketch. That's what we're supposed to see. So we can go step by step, line by line, and make changes and learn what this code means. And it's kind of complicated code, but it's something to salvage this board. Now, I'll be showing in other videos about how all of this code changes the output. But what I want to show you now is how we can use a specific website. I'll put a link to this in the description of this video. Where we can write our own animation. Here is an animation, and this is on GitHub. I'll put a link to it. This is for the Q, and we can create different pages and then play them to test them. And then we can download, export as an INO file, and upload that to the board and see this play. So this gives us an opportunity to write our own programs to display things like our name, etc., and display it on the board. It's kind of a novelty, but at least it's a way of showing our students how to use this board and how to program it. And we've got really pretty legitimate Arduino IDE programming here. Now let's see if I can get that to actually play. I'm going to try this one, see if this is it. These are several screenshots that are going to play on this board. Let's try it that I just showed you. I'm going to try downloading this. We're compiling. Now we're uploading. So it says, I'm LA with a smiley face. This is kind of a dim. I haven't learned how to brighten these LED lights. There's a way to do it. I don't know how to do it yet. But at least you can see that we can create our own animation and download it to this board using the website I just showed you. And I'm going to put a link to this website right here in the description of this video. And then if you have one of these boards, you can write your own animation. Lots more to learn about this. There will be more.